So while we don't want to leave drawdown in long periods out there, we look at, or at least I look at, when I take a loss by going to drawdown, it's just so long I know I'm going to get interest on it. Because my career isn't going to be framed by the last 5 trades, or the last 5 weeks, or the last 5 months, or the last 5 years. I have a long-term view, and that's the problem with being in this industry. It's too easy for you to want to quit because you don't see past what's happened to you right now, or what happened to you last week, or the last trade, and that last trade, that one singular event. You've made such a monumental experience out of it, and it's make it or break it. Every single trade is a make it or break it. I read 2 people, one on Twitter and one on the comment section of the videos I have, and they're basically saying, yeah, I think I'm hacking in and I can't do this. And if that's true, congratulations. You found where your breaking point is, and you're not willing to go any further into that. And if you know yourself well, Godspeed. But there's a lot of folks that get frustrated, and if you're going to quit, you're not going to post it on Twitter. You're not, okay? I believe these individuals that do that, they just want to be encouraged. Like, don't stop me. It's a cry for help. Because honestly, if I would have had that as a medium when I was coming up, I would have went on the internet and said, help, I'm going to quit. Somebody stop me from quitting. I'm going to walk out the door. It's kind of like a relationship when your lady wants to leave. She says, I'm leaving. And she really doesn't want to leave. She just wants to see what your reaction's going to be as you see her walk towards the door or grabbing a couple of things of her clothing. And she's going to leave. She ain't telling you. You're going to come home and her stuff is gone. And if you're going to quit this industry, you're not going to talk about it. You just ain't going to be here. So again, roll your sleeves up. Just understand this is what it's like to be a trader. You're going to be in periods where it's very difficult. And no matter what you do, what you follow, what I taught you, what someone else taught you, whatever worked in the past, you are going to encounter losing trades, plural. You're going to do it wrong. You're going to have an expectation in the marketplace that isn't going to pan out like you thought. Guess what? That means you may take a monetary loss. And that's a tax on success. You have to pay it. Nobody gets around that. Nobody gets around it. And some of you in here, for whatever reason, think that you're going to stroll right away here because you're going to be the exception to the rule. And guess what, folks? I'm promising you, you aren't that special. If I wasn't that special, nobody's exempt from it. You all, we all, every single speculator has to pay their toll. And occasionally, guess what? The fingernails guy is going to be hand holding out your drop, whatever the next sacrifice of your losing trade is going to be. And you have control of how bad that's going to be. You limit it. But you have to do the math and stick to it. Otherwise, if you trade willy-nilly, whatever happens, I don't really use a hard stop, but I know when I'm going to get out. I hate hearing traders say that. That's so disappointing to hear. Because really what that is communicating is that you really don't have it together. If you don't know where to place a stop loss, you really don't know what you're doing. You don't. So with this model, I've removed that guess, that mystery. Your hard stop needs to be placed. Period. If it gets hit, it's done you a favor. Period. But if it does you that favor of protecting and limiting risk, it's your job as the trader to listen to the analyst next trade it provides. You'll have to manage the trade with less risk. Because you have a task now, you have to come out of drawdown. So that's why it's important for you to be very diligent about managing the risk and controlling the drawdown. Don't think, oh, well, I'm going to start off with 1%, and then once you make a trade and it's easy, think, well, I can do 3%. If I can do 3% risk, and everyone wants to $5, I make 15% on trade. And what if I do that every day? Even better. What if I do that in the morning session and in the afternoon? And if I can do that, why not lose 1 and 2. Well, that's 45% in one day. Good grief, I could probably quit my job next Sunday. I did that kind of stuff, folks. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all. So you have to use low threshold objectives and work your way up from there. Your career is not going to be 10 trades a week. Longevity, control risk, impeccable risk management. That's how you get. That's how you arrive at consistently profitable and losing trades don't mean anything. Just like anybody watching you do it publicly, a losing trade is nothing but a tax on success. That's it. So I think that's going to be it. And I absolutely want to congratulate all of you that have gone through every single one of those videos. You've done the work, you've been testing, and looking at things and studying and ideas and patterns that were there. Kudos to you. Okay? For those that have not got it yet, my encouragement is for you to keep doing it. And I promise it won't take you long. In fact, if you just started, you just found this channel, I promise you, if you give it 6 months, you'll see things that you never saw before. But at the end of 1 full year, because it might take some of you to do that, you'll have it. You'll understand what you're looking for. Doesn't mean you're going to be trading every single day. Doesn't mean you're going to know the bias every single day. Doesn't mean you're not going to have losing trades. It means that you're going to know what you're doing. And even though you may have short-term hardships from being stopped out, or missing moves, or reading it wrong, you still will have enough faith in this model because you know it will repeat in the future more times than it fails. And I'm challenging you to determine whether that statement is true. Until next time. You've now created toxic thinking because of rushing into a market move or day, like I was saying on the front payroll. You've poisoned your perception of how price is going to deliver. And I know some of you are thinking, man, that's exactly what the fuck happened to me. And I never really understood it until now. Yes, I've done this to myself before. And it takes a lot of undoing to correct it. That means time. That's why I tell you these things. That's why I make the videos the way I do. That's why I talk to you the way I talk to you. Because I have lived this shit, folks. I've lived it. I know how hard it is to fix the problems. But some of you just simply want to do this shit. They're like, hey, I don't want you to have the same kind of shit that I went through. Why would you want to do that? Don't you want to be the person that, you know what? Listen to everything he said, avoid the shit he said to avoid, and I'm doing better, and I'm going to have issues. And that's what I want to hear. That's why I'm mentoring. I'm mentoring like that, because I want to hear a student say that. I've not had one student do that yet. Hundreds of thousands of students, not one of them has come forward and said, you know what? I listened to all your shit, and I want to go through that. I would listen to the lessons that are going to be most uncomfortable ones to listen to, because guess what? That's the stuff that's going to break you. You're that person. Okay? It's not the marketing of these people. It's the person that you are. You've done your own research. You all doing something. All of you are doing something individually that's holding you back. I don't give a shit how well you're doing right now. You all are doing something that's having a negative impact on your growth. And it's why it's important that you journal. And you don't realize what those things are until you go back and look at what you're doing. You keep doing things over and over again, and you're having a negative response. The results are showing less than optimal. Mind that. Figure out what it is you're doing. Something doesn't feel right, and you're just bothered by it. That kind of stuff can materialize and manifest itself in your decision making in the marketplace. Because you'll come to these marketplaces like a way of escaping, living a different life. And sometimes you can talk yourself into thinking you're James Bond. Walk out here and find out, okay, no. No, you're nothing like that, and you be a stretcher. So when you have these poor decisions to come in here and try to find a way of fixing yourself, try to do that on a day like today. Because you're not going to fix yourself, okay? You're not going to fix yourself on a day like this. It's going to do a lot of harm. More harm than you realize. And it's not going to be noticeable to you until you trade after this day. Like, you're not, even if you made money, the toxic aspects of this type of day, when you don't have proper experience doing it, will focus on teaching you. These ideas will, again, manifest themselves in a very typical break of the day. See, these are the reasons why I talk to you the way I talk to you like this. And you don't like it because it doesn't give you that toughed up feeling. But these are the ones that matter the most. These types of discussions, these lectures, these woodshed moments, these are the very things that are going to get you over the next step. Period. I did these things dozens of times, and it resulted in broke accounts, drawdown that took weeks to fix. I've done those things, folks, and honestly, you don't need to do it. But you can do all these things that gets to the point of consistency and profitability and never experience these types of things. It's possible. I'm telling you it's possible, but you don't want to listen. And it's frustrating to me as a mentor because, like, I'm not lying to you. I told you, like, dude, I've blown accounts before. I've lost money doing these types of things. Why would you want to try to do something like this? all these things, all these things are negative thoughts. So if you're taking up time and you're acknowledging that and giving your attention, how many times are you doing it a day? Inside one day. Now imagine doing this while you're in trade. Oh shit. That's heavy. From the time you get to that trade, how many times are you thinking this fucker's gonna go against me? It's way off the scale. If you're in there for a length of time, you're thinking a lot. This is going to turn me. This is going to fail. Oh, I better not take the partial there. Oh, I should have done it here. I should have done this. I should have done that. That's all negative thinking. So if you don't master yourself, this business is going to break you. And you can have a profitable model, because y'all have it now. You can have something that has stats. You have it now. You have proof people making real money all around the world